Good day guys, today I'm going to show you how to use the beautiful Poolrite E6000 filtration unit and how you can broom the pool, sweep the pool and vacuum the pool. I hope you will enjoy this simple easy video. So you need to vacuum your pool or broom or sweep the pool at least once in 2 days. Use this beautiful test kit to add your acid or add your chlorine, and it can measure the pH of your acid level as well as your chlorine level. Simple easy test kit. All instructions are here, how many drops, etc, etc, everything is here. Simple easy test kit. Use it at least once a week to maintain the pool water. Pool water testing is very important to upkeep the health of your water so that there is no algae outbreak or there is no contamination in your water. So it's very essential to keep testing your water, especially when there is a rain. There will be changes in your water pH or the chlorine level, so it's important to test and maintain the pool water at all times. Also remember, it's not very cost effective to contaminate your pool water because water is expensive and it's going to cost you if you don't maintain your water. So let me show you how to clean the pool or mop the pool using this filtration unit. So let me explain to you about the chlorine. This chlorinator always has to be full because it is summer. The timer is set from 7 to, you can see over here, 7 to 8, and also in the evening it's around 6 to 7. Alright, so timer is set 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. Your filtration unit is always set to be on filter. Never turn this valve when the pump is running. If you need to backwash, you have to turn this into off position and then move this down, pull it down and then rotate and bring it to over here known as backwash. And when you backwash, your pool water will run off, it'll get empty. So make sure that you monitor your pool water when you backwash. Once you backwash, you just backwash for say around a minute and then you can run it into rinse for say half a minute, so it will clean all the particles from here. Normally when you backwash, your water will go to drain, over there, and it will go out, right? So don't use waste at all, because waste also does the same. It will just dump your water. And don't use recirculation, you don't need. So always on filter, if you are turning to backwash, make sure the pump is off. Then you turn it to backwash and then turn your pump on. So no fiddling with this valve when the pump is running. So in case you want to backwash, especially when you have a rain, make sure this is off. Then you come here and you can pull it down, pull it, and then twist around, move the arrow to backwash. There, this should correspond with this arrow, backwash, and then you can turn the pump on. I'm not turning the pump on because I may drain all the water. So once you backwash for say a minute or two, make sure your pump is off. Then you can go to rinse. And now you can turn your pump on, and during this time you will rinse the entire filtration tank. And then your pump should be off. You go back to filter. Do not turn this valve when the pump is running. Now you can turn the pump on. I've kept it on auto because I'm running from the timer. So this unit automatically manufactures the chlorine, the chlorinator, and you can decide your dosage using this knob. You can increase, yeah, and reduce, but I am always keeping it on full on because it is summer. So you see, full on. You take it this way, you will reduce the flow of chlorine. Okay, and you keep the chlorine cell on always, and this switch is on auto. Okay, now the pump is on, it is on filter. Okay, you can now start to broom the pool, but you need to create the vacuum here. So make sure, take off this, and then you need to install this small kind of a, this is known as a small kind of attachment on this skimmer basket. So make sure you lock it in here. Okay, the basket locks on that slot, and this small attachment locks on this slot. Okay, and now you will create a vacuum here. Make sure your water level is always on the, say, you can count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maximum 7. Don't go below that, your pump will run out of water. Always try to keep it on the 6th. If it is going down, please stop up. Okay, so this is your tank overfill. I've always put a cap here so that I can fill the pool. But if you have a heavy rain, you can open this, remove the cap, and you will see that the water will drain off from here. So depends, if you don't want to take off the cap, then you use the backwash and you can drain the pool during a heavy rain. So make sure you prime the hose, yeah, before you stick it into the vacuum line over here, and there you go. There you go. So it's now all ready for the brooming to take place. So let me show you how I broom. So you will see me brooming now. Okay. So you need to do this all around pool floor. There you go. Clean, eh? So do this all around the pool. Once in 2 days, the pool is going to be pretty clean. Maintain the pH, okay, and maintain the chlorine concentration, okay, using your kit, the water testing kit. So this one is the backwash drain, the rinse drain, which goes into storm water or probably the any available water line that goes to drain. Okay, and this one is the pool overflow line. Okay, so the pool overflows, you open the plug, you can drain your water here, or when you have heavy rains, you turn this with the pump off, you turn it to backwash. So this is backwash here, turn it all around, and then on the pump the water will go to drain, or after that you can rinse. Your water from the pool will go to drain. So be a bit careful whenever you turn this. Again, I'm repeating, make sure your pump is off, and also monitor the filter. Most of the time it will show you a good indication, but if it is plugged, then you have to make sure you service your filtration tank. Even the pump has got its own kind of a strainer basket. Make sure it is tight all the time with the pump off. It has got an O-ring here, it should have a very good seal. Okay, make sure all this is tight. Unfortunately, I have put a rope here because otherwise these fittings will go loose. They all have O-rings, and I need to put a kind of a support here to have this line with some good rigidity, okay, so that it is strong and not flexing and destroying the seal of the joints. Okay, there and there. Also make sure you clean the skimmer basket, okay, once in 2 days. Make sure, take off this basket, preferably with the pump off. It doesn't matter if the pump is on. Make sure you clean. Yes, very important to have your filters always clean, which gives good life for your water pump. So that's where it locks in, so let's lock it in. Yes, there you go, and shut the lid. Once in 2 days, make sure your filter is taken care of. This is the main switch of your pump, and this is the switch to the DC voltage to the pool lighting. It's always good to change your timing, maybe 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening, but if you're mopping or brooming the pool almost every day, I don't think so it is required to run the pump for longer periods of time, because you're putting the effort to mop the pool by yourself. Okay. Once your pool is clean and mopped, your mopping is complete or your brooming is complete, it is time to take off this hose. You could off the pump, but I will just take it off this way and turn it around, take off this small attachment, and we are all good to go. I hope I have explained sufficient enough and given you sufficient information to keep your pool as clean as possible with the simplest possible way. Now, since I'm off the timer, I will make sure that I put it back to off and auto, so it will run during the timing. I've set it to 7 to 8 and 6 to 7 in the evening. Thank you, and have a pleasant pool cleaning day every day.